I know, Yuval, we don't have much time left in this conversation. We've gotten kind of to the end point of where we are in modern history, and the recognition that we need self-correcting mechanisms and sort of new institutions. Probably that the old institutions in the computer age won't help us out very much. Governments are slow, they're difficult, they might do the wrong thing. So the question that humanity's faced with is, what are these new institutions? There is a class of bottom-up mechanisms and institutions that I feel like classically liberal democracies have depended on previously. These are things like the U.S. Constitution, of which you speak very highly of in your book, right? Enshrinements of freedom of speech. What is freedom of speech? Well, that is a self-correcting mechanism for societies. Or, things like markets, free markets, and the ability to sort of, if this market is not serving you, then you exit. We also think that encryption can be part of the bulwark against digital surveillance. If every citizen had the ability to encrypt all of their data, well, then third-party totalitarian dictatorships couldn't actually extract it from them and spy on them. This is kind of the project, really, of cryptocurrency. And what we think we're doing with Ethereum, Bitcoin, these other things is creating decentralized currencies, decentralized property right systems, ledgers that can be another avenue to express this self-correction mechanism into the future and into the digital age. I know you're not an expert on that entire project, but what do you see in the potential of cryptocurrency, at least at this point in time? It certainly is, I think you would acknowledge, an interesting intersubjective reality. The way that Bitcoin has grown from nothing to, $1.3 trillion today. But what else do you see as the potential here?
I think the key 2 points is to keep the humans in the loop and to avoid this kind of trench warfare mentality that you see. And this is because of the type of information network that we now live in, that almost every important subject very quickly become politicized and polarized, and you have to immediately decide, I'm for or against it, and have very strong views and like fortify your position, and it's trench warfare. And my basic view is, I don't know yet. It's too early. It's definitely a very powerful new tools that we have with cryptocurrencies and blockchain and so forth. Based on historical experience, my guess is that it can be used for good or for bad. Again, if you think about blockchain, for instance, so it sounds democratic, like 51% of users basically decide what reality is, but users are not humans. What if you have a blockchain system in which the government has 51% of users, as is the case in some countries today in the world? So this is then it becomes a tool of totalitarian surveillance and control like never before in history. At the press of a button, the government can change the past if it is 51% of users. So, and don't rush to conclusions. And because every technology is fallible, this kind of technological utopianism, we just need to find the right gadget and it will solve the problem of all these fucked up humans. That's again going back to these ancient mythological stories that something is wrong with human nature. So we need intervention from outside humanity. We need some god, we need some magician, some spirit that will save us from ourselves. And that's a very dangerous and irresponsible idea. I wouldn't trust any of these kinds of magic technologies to by itself solve all the problems, because technology itself is fallible. So we need to construct a system in which humans are still in the loop, and they are able, if we create, I don't know, some cryptocurrency and we put a lot of trust in it, a lot of weight on it, and something goes wrong, there is still a human institution that can identify, look, this is going in a very dangerous direction, and we need the ability to change it or to stop it. And if you only trust the technology, that's very dangerous, because we don't have a lot of experience with these new technologies. So to anticipate in advance where it will be in 5 years with humans, yes, with all their problems and faults and weaknesses. At least we have, thousands of years of experience with them. So we know what to beware of and how to handle it. I wouldn't throw away all this experience and then just put all my bets on a new and really untested technology.
Yuval, this has been fantastic. And I know you take the longest view of history here. So you're going to let this crypto blockchain experiment play out a bit more before you weigh in. I will share a personal hope, which is that your next book, 8 years from now, 6 to 8 years from now, I don't know what your writing schedule is on, but hopefully by that time we have some more proof cases for the self-correcting ability and the way to check basically AI centralization forces with blockchain tech. So we'll see about that. I think there'll be a world of centralized blockchain technology and decentralized technology, and the decentralized one is the thing to pay attention to.
To continue leveling up your crypto game, then you need to get on the Bankless newsletter. It's the world's most popular crypto email and is completely free. Just click below to sign up.